Welcome. It is day 2 of our writing culminating task. We are writing a how-to essay on how to carve a pumpkin. Yesterday, we filled out a circle map after looking at 3 sources about how to carve a pumpkin. And today, we're going to be taking the information from our circle map and we're going to put it into a graphic organizer. So for your writing assignment today, you will be filling out this graphic organizer. Now remember, a graphic organizer is really to help us to organize our thoughts. So all those thoughts that you put down in that circle map yesterday, we're going to take them and make sure it's organized so it makes sense not only to us, but for the reader. So taking a look at our actual assignment, the assignment directions say, use your circle map from day 1 to help you fill out this graphic organizer for how to carve a pumpkin. And if you need help, if you need to remember what each part is, you're going to use a sample we have right here. So in your introduction, you're going to click and you're going to type in, what would you like as your hook? Now remember, this is where the very first sentence the reader is going to read. So we want to hook them and get them interested in reading it. And if you need details on what a hook is, come look at the sample. It's going to tell you, you could start with a sound, a question, or a fun fact. You're going to type that in right here. You're also going to type in background. And the background, why should the reader learn how to type a why should the reader learn to carve a pumpkin? And you're going to type that in right here. And then the main idea you're going to type right here is, what exactly are you going to teach the reader how to do? And then you're going to get into your body paragraph. Now, you can list your basic steps, step 1, 2, 3, but you also want to include what transition word would you use to introduce step 1, like maybe first, or the first step is, and then explain step 1. But then down below that, how would you expand on step 1? What tips would you give? What additional information might you put in there? Or what type of fun facts do you know about step 1? And you're going to include that in the expand part. You're going to do the same thing for step 2, transition word, the step, explain the step, and then expand. And the same thing for step 3. And finally, in your conclusion section, we want to restate the main idea. So whatever you said you were going to teach them in the beginning in your introduction paragraph, you're going to restate that in your conclusion and remind the reader of what you taught them. And then the results, if you look over here, it says the results are like the wish. What do you wish the reader can do now that they know how to carve a pumpkin? Okay, maybe it's like now they can have the scariest house on the block, or they can have the most interesting pumpkin on their street or something like that. And so you're going to type that in of what you wish the reader can do now that they know how to carve a pumpkin. Okay, so that's it for today. Remember, use the information that you had from your circle map from yesterday, and you're going to organize it into this graphic organizer by simply clicking and typing and filling in each part: the hook, background, main idea, transitions, steps, and expansion, and then your conclusion, restate your main idea and results. Let's go be writers.